Officially at the halfway mark of the year, which is crazy. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is about the time of year when I start to feel kind of scatterbrained and all over the place. It's so easy to feel motivated in the beginning of the year because it's like New Year's and a fresh start and the opportunity to kind of reinvent yourself. And then I feel like it's easier at the end of the year to also feel that motivation because you're ramping up for New Year's, you're getting ready to reinvent yourself for the next year. But it's this like middle chunk of the year where I feel like it's really easy for the wheels to kind of fall off. Maybe you start feeling a little more overwhelmed with all the things going on, or you feel like you have more things going on than you used to. For me, I am balancing a lot of things right now. I've got my corporate job, I've got my content creation, I've got my podcast. I live by myself, so all of my household chores are all my responsibility. And I try to have a personal life and a social life outside of all of that too. So obviously, I've got a lot of things going on. I've got a lot of things on my plate right now. So for June, we are going to be doing a 3-part summer glow up series, and this is the first episode. This is going to be a 3-part series in collaboration with Copilot and Microsoft 365 to help myself get all set up for the rest of the month of June, work on all of my good habits, and make sure that I'm stepping into the second half of 2025 on the best possible note. So for today's video, which is episode 1 of this 3-part series, we are going to be focusing on 3 things. Number 1 is getting organized, number 2 is actually doing the work, and number 3 will be getting ahead on my schedule. So let's go ahead and jump in with step 1, which is getting organized. Alright, let's get into part 1, which is getting organized. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I have been feeling a little bit scatterbrained, and I honestly feel like I've been playing catch up for the last couple of weeks on so many different things. So I really want to start June on the best possible note and get all my ducks in a row and start getting organized on all the different projects that I've got going on. You guys know that I work a corporate 9-to-5 job during the work week, so I really only get to work on my content stuff on like nights and weekends. And that means that sometimes I can start to feel a little bit behind on filming and editing content for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, the podcast, like all my different forms of content. So the first thing that I want to do is organize my content calendar. I always have so many different ideas for content that I want to make, like videos I want to do on my channel or short form videos I want to do on my other platforms. I love using Copilot in Excel to help me organize my content calendar for each week and each month. So I can simply put in a list of my content ideas into Copilot and it will build out a calendar so I know exactly when each video is going to go live, when I should start filming everything, when I need to have all my videos edited by. It can even help me with organizing captions and hashtags for those short form platforms like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Basically, Copilot in Excel has been such a helpful tool for pretty much every element of my content calendar, and I am very excited to get started on getting my content calendar organized since I feel like that's the main thing that I've been like the most stressed out about recently. I also want to get organized on a couple different work things for my actual corporate job, but obviously I cannot share the details on those with you guys just for privacy reasons. And I literally want to get organized in my actual apartment space, make sure that I'm staying on top of all of my miscellaneous household tasks and all of the good healthy habits that I've been working on recently, which brings us perfectly into step 2, which is doing the work. For step 2, like I mentioned, we are actually going to do the work that I need to do to tackle all of my projects, like I mentioned. So we are physically going to be organizing my space. Like my kitchen needs a little bit of help. I have some laundry that I need to fold, just things that I've been kind of putting off recently that I actually want to get done. I also want to make sure that I'm keeping up with my healthy habits, like doing my journaling and going out for my walks, getting some fresh air every day, getting my steps in. Part 2 of the series is actually going to be all about building discipline, building my routine, and focusing on those healthy habits. So we are going to be talking more about that in my next installment in this series. So stay tuned for that. But for now, we are going to do the work to get organized in my physical space, just cleaning off a couple things, getting those tasks done that I've kind of low-key been putting off recently. I want to actually keep going and set myself up for success by getting ahead on some of the rest of my projects so that I can continue to feel motivated and I can like keep the good vibes going for the rest of the month and hopefully the rest of the year as well. If you guys saw my June reset vlog, you know that season 1 of the Sunshine Daily, which is the podcast I launched earlier this year, is going to be coming to an end in June. I am going to be capping season 1 at 50 episodes, which means I only have about 2 weeks of episodes left, which is crazy. Just for season 1, of course. I have plans to come back for season 2, but I do want to take a short break in between seasons. But I really want to make sure that I am making the most out of these last couple weeks of season 1 of the podcast and giving you guys the highest quality episodes that I can. All I needed to do once I got into Word was click on the little Copilot pop-up and draft out exactly what I was hoping for Copilot to help me with. Then I just typed in all of the details about the podcast, including the themes and what I needed help with. Obviously, you guys know episodes come out every single day for the Sunshine Daily, Monday through Friday, so Copilot is so helpful for helping me plan out my content calendar and scheduling which episodes are going to go up on which days. I also love the versatility where you can change or update the prompts so it can refine the ideas that it's sharing with you. So if you wanted to update the tone or if I wanted to refresh and get some different ideas, I can do that right within the little Copilot drafting space. I love that Copilot is integrated directly into Microsoft 365 apps like Word, so I don't need to be switching between tabs or windows. I just have everything that I need all in one place. And Copilot has even been helpful for me to draft episode scripts. I just tell Copilot to generate a 10-minute script for each idea or each daily theme, and I really like that it breaks the scripts down into bite-sized chunks instead of just a giant block of text, so I can get minute-by-minute scripts. And overall, it's just such a great tool to bounce ideas off of. Again, I can even ask it to change the tone of voice or refine whatever suggestions it's giving me to make sure that the scripts sound as authentic as possible. And it's going to be so helpful to have Copilot to draft those episode ideas, draft those scripts, and bounce ideas off of in these last couple weeks as we are getting ready to wrap up season 1 of the Sunshine Daily. I can't believe that season 1 is almost over. I can't believe we've had almost 50 episodes. I feel like we just started it like last week. So that is gonna wrap up episode 1 of my summer glow up series. I am already feeling so much more calm, so much more peaceful, and so much more on top of my game than I was when I started this video. I know it seems kind of ironic because I do a lot of things last minute, but I actually hate feeling behind on things. So it was really, really nice to get caught up on everything that I was feeling behind on and even get ahead on a couple different things as well. If you guys are interested in checking out Copilot and Microsoft 365 for yourself, I will have some more information for you down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it for me down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you join the family and join me for this summer glow up series this June. But that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys.